It's the thrill of one more kill, the last one to fall. Who never sacrificed their will.
Hey everybody, it's Josh again. Welcome back to Miitopia, the Switch version. In the last episode, we found the evil Dark Lord Dr. Dark who stole faces from Greenhorn. But we managed to go over here and rescue Taylor's face. And in this episode, we're gonna go find the rest of the faces that got stolen from Greenhorn as we head over here to the Eastern Hills. Here we go, first area, the Eastern Hills. Funny how it sounds like Easy Hills. As the journey continues. I feel like a twinge in my back. Well, no wonder you're hunched over. And of course we get enemies the first off. Oh, it's that rock moth we found in the intro cutscene. The one that scared us off. But now that we have a dagger, we should be able to deal with it. Let's go! Weak point reticle! Nice! 6 damage. Ooh! 2 damage. One more hit. There we go. Got him! And the pair of eyeballs just floats away. Oh, these faces just fly right off of defeated monsters, eh? Whoever owned that face, it's you to thank for freeing it. It wasn't a face, it was a pair of eyeballs. Just like with that sassy youngster you helped earlier. Put another way, defeating monsters helps people get their faces back. So keep defeating monsters and help as many people as you can. Can you do that for me, Josh? Sorry, can you do that for me, Josh? Ho ho! Josh wins! Safe and sound. Oh cool, I leveled up. Got some butterfly honey. Got no food to try. What did I come here for again? 2 levels in and he's already forgotten what he's supposed to do. Uh-oh, 2 rock moths. Looks like our hero's in trouble. I can't fight these things! Yes, you can. You can take 1 if you can take 2. Oh, looks like you're having a tough time there, chap. Don't worry, help is coming. Do buddy buddy! And here we go, we get to select our second hero. And here we go, this is our second hero, Thomas Fuller, my best friend. I'm Thomas, the Cautious Mage. So now we're going to learn some of the cautious quirks, along with the mage class. How did I get here? Ah! Let me help you. Sure. Well, 2 on 2. Now it's a fair fight. Now we have 2 rock moths. Here we go. Let's attack. My dagger kind of works like a boomerang where it hits both enemies. Or Thomas just whacks him with a stick. Oh! Oh! Nice. Thomas killed one with a stick. Weak point reticle! Boom! There we go. Team Josh won. Now it's his team. That was tough. No, it wasn't. It was 2 frickin' butterflies. No blimp. Anyway, we get 2 butterfly honeys. You. Thanks. 1 story later. So, you're off to save the world, huh? Can I join you? No! What? Don't say that. So can I join you? Fine. Nice to meet you. Thomas, join your party! For those of you who actually know Thomas from my 2 Gmod videos I actually made, you would recognize him as Tom Pig. Oh, so you're both still in one piece, eh? You and Thomas should get to know each other as you can journey. The deeper your friendship, the more powerful you will become. Bon voyage! Ho ho! Achoo! Together to the end. Oh, mini event. Oh. There's something on the ground. A banana. But it's an HP banana, so it's gonna heal our health. And of course, Thomas being the Monkey King, he loves bananas. And monkeys. In fact, Thomas calls his magic banana aura. Wait, Thomas! Just took out the HP banana. One half? They ate the banana together. Oh, we both healed 10 health. Yum! Oh, and our friendship grew a little bit. Giddy up! Go, go, go! Using phrases from TF2. Anyway. Oh, we got a new enemy. A goblin! A classic RPG enemy, as well as a rotten law. Let's go ahead and attack. Weak point reticle, go! Ooh, first cautious squirt. Warm up, or as I call it, charge. So he's gonna charge up his attack, and on his next attack, it'll be more powerful. Ow. Ooh. Okay, here we go. So his charge attack does more damage than it normally does. Like, normally I think it would have done 2 damage. Anyway, they're almost dead, so let's go ahead and hit them with the dagger. Nice! Double kill! Bring it on! And as you can see, I kind of changed my war cry. What a breeze! Got some goblin hand. I'm getting blisters. Did someone just toot? Oh, another mini event. Phew. So tired. Me too. I'm wondering how long I can last. Wait, what's that? Found an inn! An inn! Come on, let's pop in for some rest.
Boo.
Praise be to the deity of well-placed inns. So anyway, they're gonna go rest at the inn. Found an inn. And when you make it to the inn, you have cleared the level. So now explaining the inn. It's time for the two of you to pick a room. When 2 characters share a room, the relationship will naturally grow. The closer 2 characters are, the more they'll help each other out in battle. So pop them into a room together and watch how they get along. There's only 2, so let's just go ahead and put us in the main room for help. Excuse me. Alright, so now explaining the inn, there's only a couple of things I'll be able to explain right now. So, first we're going to eat our grub. The food that you find in your journey can be fed to your team members. Their stats will improve bit by bit as they eat. So be sure to give them all nice big meals after each leg of your journey. Incidentally, the amount their stats will increase is directly linked to how much they like the food. So if they don't like what they eat, don't expect to see much of an improvement. Try feeding them their favorite foods, and watch them get stronger and stronger. So we have 3 different foods to try right now. So first we have slime jelly. A light flavor accompanies the gentle wiggle. Heaven on a spoon. Let's see, it increases HP. And I think the way that they like the food is based on... I think it's the Mii's features, the Mii's birthday, favorite color, a lot of things go into what foods they like and don't like. So, let's see. Who is the list? Let's give it to Thomas. He's okay with it. Goblin ham. Just try to resist eating this in massive bites. Raises attack. Let's give that to me since Thomas doesn't really attack much. And I'm okay with it. Butterfly honey. Made from nectar gathered from pink flowers by a discerning insect. So, I'm also going to do... If you hit the X button, it will feed 1 food to each of your party members. Let's see how they like it. Thomas is okay with it? I liked it. And now they're too full right now, so I don't think they'll be able to eat anymore. Yeah, too full already. Okay. So, and I also like the stuffed faces. It's kind of like a puckerfish face. Anyway. Now I'm going to be explaining this too. Spend gold. Shell out some gold for your team to help them buy the things they want. They may want snacks, which can be shared among the team. Or they may want something for themselves, such as a new weapon or a set of clothes. They can come back with all kinds of sorts of stuff. There is a slim chance, though, that when they buy a new weapon or clothes, they might be tempted to buy something you didn't suggest. But hey, it happens to everyone sometimes, right? Alright, so Thomas wants a new weapon, I want new clothes. Let's see. Thomas wants a broomstick, and I want leather gear. So, leather gear increases defense, while the broomstick will increase his attack and magic. Who should get it? I think I only have enough money for one of these. Let's get the broomstick for Thomas. Thomas bought a broomstick. Haha. Alright. Increases his attack by 1 and magic by 2. Oh yeah, there's also a thing where you can just equip it, only equip the stats, which means he'll go back to the stick wand. Or you could just don't equip it at all, which I don't know why you would do that. But anyway. Check on the team and arcade I can't do right now because nothing's really happening. So let's go ahead and set out again. Alright. Set out with this party? Yes. Alright, so we're gonna head up here. So I think this is where Patrick's face was taken, which was the Carefree guide. As the journey continues. Let's show them what we can do. Enthusiastic much. Oh. Thomas tripped. Are you okay? Just lend a hand to Thomas. Thanks. Thomas is grateful to Josh. And our friendship grew a bit. Need some doggy cuddles. You got a point there. And now we got enemies. A rock moth and a goblin. We faced this duo before. Let's attack! Weak point reticle, go! Also with the boomerang attack, I think the enemy on the right takes the most damage, whereas the one on the left takes the least. Almost took 2 damage. Go ahead and weak point reticle again. Now instead of whacking him with a stick, you can whack him with a broom. Bring it on! Haha! Had me worried for a moment there. Oh, and Thomas leveled up. Thomas leveled up, sorry. Learn fire! Toast a single enemy with Mystic Fire. Uses magic power. Got some Goblin Ham. Could do with a nice meal. That's nice. Some of the conversations are kind of funny. Is Patrick's face around here somewhere? He'll be stuck to a monster, right? Who knows? Less talking, more looking. I like the look on my face with those eyes. Just makes me think like that's like he's talking sarcastically. Yuck, I'm all sweaty. Just hang in there. Nice hat. Thanks. I was being sarcastic. Well, I stole your face. Patrick! Huh? What? Uh-oh. We got a butterfly boss. Butterfly Patrick! Alright, so starting off this boss, it's going to be a little bit tougher than the mini Taylor slime. At least we have 2 people to attack it with. Unfortunately, I think this boss can attack twice in 1 turn. And Thomas is charging. Oh, and he does more damage. Miss me! Okay, charging complete. Oh, here comes Thomas into the move. Fire! Nice. It's super effective. And it's dead. Nice job, Thomas. We have rescued Patrick, my cousin. Thanks. Team Thomas won. Well, Thomas did most of the work, so that's why. We won! Bonus experience. Alright, who should get it? Probably Thomas, he's a little bit behind. Got some rare butterfly honey. This is a new version of the butterfly honey. I think there are 3 different types of each food, which are normal, rare, and very rare. Oh, you got a letter! Oh, it's from Robbie.
Dear Josh, thanks for the help with Taylor. Here's a little something to show our gratitude.
From Robbie. An outing ticket. Okay, this is new. For the Switch version, they have these. And I'll explain what those do later. Well, maybe a little bit later, because I can actually show them off while we're in the inn. Also, they're doing something with that ellipsis over their head, so let's check on them. You're free to group party members however you like. If you want two party members to bond, try making them room together. An ellipsis will float over their heads when something's going on. Touch it to take a closer look inside the room and watch events unfold. You're just itching to help shape their little lives, aren't you? Anyway, let's see what's going on. I didn't sleep much last night. Oh no? Why not? Turns out you talk in your sleep, and you were loud! Oh, sorry about that. You kept saying, I know you are, but what am I? Not that dream again. That was kind of funny. Anyway, our friendship leveled up. Level 2, Acquainted. Learn Show Off together. Impress your friend by doing extra damage to enemies. So that's going to be a new skill that we can do while partnered. So I need some grub. Rare butterfly honey. Comes from purple flowers that only grow on seaside cliffs. So it raises MP, so who should get it? Let's give it to Thomas, he uses magic more. Yeah, he's okay with it. Okay, and then butterfly honey. Regular one to me, since I like it. And then the goblin ham. Let's see how Thomas likes it. He likes it! Despite the fact that he doesn't usually use attack much, he uses magic. Okay, leather gear, and linen robe. But I don't have enough money for either of those, so... I'm gonna show off outings now. You got an outing ticket! Hurry and pick someone to take out and about. It's the perfect chance to get to know one another. Quality time will bring two people closer together. Right, so we can go to the cafe. I think different ones have different locations. So, me and Thomas are going to go to the cafe. So this is exclusive to the Switch version. You can actually go out and about. Let's chill at a cafe. But while they're traveling, some things could happen. You're the best. Or, the best friend. Occasionally when they're going to these places, they can sometimes run into enemies. So be careful with that. That monster was wicked strong, eh? You said it. It only pulled through because of you. I did my best for you, Thomas. Also, if you're talking about Butterfly Patrick, then no, you're wrong. Thomas did most of the work, actually. Anyway, we leveled up again. Level 3, Acquainted. Learn Warning together. Call out to a friend and give them a chance to dodge an attack. Oh, got 3 HP bananas as a souvenir. Sometimes you get souvenir items from going out and about. So let's go ahead and set out again, since we can't really do anything else. HP and MP candies are precious snacks that can recover your stats. They're always kept at inns. The party will grab whatever snacks they can get their hands on when you set out. When you get to an inn, any extra snacks you have will be placed in storage. Don't worry, they'll never get thrown away. So it looks like I got 2 HP bananas and Thomas got 1. Oh, another letter.
Dear Josh, it is I, the mayor. I'm cold. Ugh. My hands are shaking. So that is that.
From Mario. 4 game tickets. Okay, that's a new thing we're going to be able to show off. Alright, so we can go to that Mario-looking character up there, as well as another level. But first, before we do that, we gotta go return to Patrick's face. Alright, so let's go save the Carefree Guide. Hugh. Oh, is my face back on? That's a relief. Sticking all those faces on monsters. Who'd even do that? Anyway, thank you. 200 gold, not bad. Alright, so that's 2 faces we've rescued. I believe all that's left is Paul, Trisha, and Gigi, which are my uncle, my mom, and my grandmother. Next, we're going to go explore who this guy is. This is the Nintendo fan, And he is the ultimate Nintendo fan. No one can surpass him. Mr. Satoru Iwata himself, the late president of Nintendo. Hi, I'm Satoru Iwata. Would you say you're a Nintendo fan? Heck yeah! Yay! Me too. I'm a huge Nintendo fanboy. Or fan man. So, I've heard of these little figures you can get. They're called Amiibo. I wonder what they look like. If you have one, would you show it to me? So I'm actually going to show what this does, since I have some Amiibos on me right now. What? Really? Yay! Can I see it? Alright, so you tap the Amiibo to the right control stick, and... Thank you so much! Amiibo are so great. Why don't you take this? We got the Bowser costume, so... Because I scanned the Bowser from Brawl Amiibo. Although this would work with any other Bowser Amiibo, I think, which is the Wedding Bowser or Mario Party Bowser. If you have any more, feel free to show them to me. Speaking of which, I've heard that the power-up bands from Super Nintendo World in Japan also function as Amiibo, so when they eventually come to America, which will be like years later. So, yeah, it's going to have Amiibo support, which is going to be awesome. And depending on which Amiibo you scan, if it's compatible, you'll get a costume for that one. Like, you'll get a Mario one, like Satoru Iwata has if you scan a Mario Amiibo, or a Luigi outfit if you scan a Luigi Amiibo, etc. But if you scan an incompatible Amiibo, then it just gives you 3 game tickets. Also, I don't think the Animal Crossing card Amiibos, or the one I got from a cereal box will work. Because I've tried those, it didn't work. Anyway, let's go ahead and stop talking about Amiibos and head on to the next level. As the journey continues. Almost shouted my war cry there. This is an easy job. Well, let's see how easy it is when you face off against enemies. 2 rock mobs. Alright, let's go ahead and attack. We've dealt with these before. Whack him with a broom. Ow. Ooh, first assist. Show off! Showing off for Thomas. Do extra damage to enemies. Nice. Bring it on! I love my war cry. Team Josh won. Piece of cake. 10 gold. I got a hole in my shoe. I want to leave all this behind. Oh, another mini event. Look, that cloud looks like a slime jelly. It's more like a juicy goblet ham to me. I'm so hungry. Ridiculously hungry. Well, let's hope they can hold off until we get to the next inn. There's a rock in my shoe. You just said there was a hole. That again? If there's a hole, how's there also a rock? Oh, we got a fork in the road. Tough path, easy path. We're not really that tough, so let's go with the easy path for now. I don't feel so good. I'm not out of the woods yet. More enemies! Now what have we got? 2 goblins. Let's take them out. Nice. Charging. Oh no. First assist. Warning! Thomas, dodge! Thanks for that. Nice, so he avoided damage entirely. Oh, except for that one. Okay. Toast him, Thomas! 20 damage, nice. Take that. Okay, now let's take down the other goblin. Whack him with a broom. Nice work. I think we won. Well, if you did, you wouldn't still be standing, would you? Anyway, got goblin hand. I'm getting blisters. I want to put my feet up. Oh no. Oh. Thomas found a potion bottle. This might not be safe. Because of his cautious quarters, he threw it away instantly. Otherwise, if it was another one, they would have either drunken it right away or given you a choice to drink it. So the potion could have been either good or bad, but anyway, we got some more enemies. another Rot Mosh, which will be easy. Showing off. Fire. And that was easy.
Alright, good job, guys.
Yippee!
Have some butterfly honey.
So hungry. Keep it together. Oh, a treasure chest. That's a new one. What? It's locked? Psh, I'm a thief. Keys are for chumps.
Got very rare goblin ham.
Ooh, that's very nice. We got the very rare version of the goblin ham. Alright, so we made another sin. And our friendship grew up. Or went up a level. Level 4, and maybe sort of likes. Learn concern together. Console a friend after they've taken a hit. Where does it hurt? Ooh? Question mark? Someone's at the door. Whoa, seems you've got company. Who is it? It's a new adventurer. Fleeing the Dark Lord would be difficult with just the two of you. So we call a new adventurer to come and join your party. Be ready with a warm welcome. Alright, and we get to select our third hero. And here we go. We have our third hero, Matthew Howard, my other best friend. I'm Matthew, the air-headed warrior. So now we're going to learn the warrior's attacks and abilities, as well as the air-headed quirks. Alright, Warrior Matthew. Nice to meet you. I'm Matthew. I'm a warrior. And also I changed this look up a little bit from the 3DS version. I gave him a goatee, because that's what he originally wanted. I'm looking forward to traveling with you. Matthew, join your party! Alright. So now we have the Terror Trio. Be sure to play nicely, and make Matthew feel welcome. I thought I called one more companion. I wonder what happened. Well, I'm sure you'll get everyone together eventually. For now, party of 3! Oh! Oh, got an achievement. Someone on the team has reached relationship level 4 with another team member. Alright, pick a room for Matthew to stay in. Nah, he's gonna be right here. Oh, something going on between me and Thomas again. Meh. Josh is cleaning. This is so helpful. Thank you. Thomas appreciates me cleaning the room. Even though he's just sitting there. Alright, let's eat some grub. Very rare goblin ham. Succulent and moist. This is the superlative goblin ham. Alright. Let's see. Give it to me. I like it. 1 of 2, nice. Okay, normal goblin ham. Let's see how Matthew likes it. Yeah, he's okay with it. And the butterfly honey. See how Matthew likes it. He doesn't like it. Oh well. Alright, let's spend some gold and see what we got. Josh and Thomas want bananas, and Matthew wants leather armor. He'll increase his defense by 4, so let's get that for him. Matthew bought some leather armor. And when you get new clothes, you can change its color. You usually get 8 different color presets, but since Matthew likes red, I'm going to keep it default. I like how Matthew has a cape on his. Although Edna Mode would disapprove. No capes! Anyway, let's go ahead and get some bananas. Josh bought an HP banana. Although there's also a slim chance that when you buy HP bananas or another snack we have, there's a chance they could come back with 3 instead of 1. Okay. And now since we have some game tickets, I'm going to show off the arcade. So we could get Toy Dagger, which would be a new weapon for me. The Very Rare Goblin Ham, Fancy Jolly John tickets, which is something new. I'll explain when we get it. Or an MP candy, which is a new snack. So I'm going to show off this once. Is it gonna be the MP candy? Nope, it's the fancy Jolly John tickets. Alright. So the thing about Jolly John tickets, since I can explain them now, if you give them to a team member who's rooming with somebody, then they will go on a vacation, and based on the level of Jolly John tickets, it will raise their friendship level. Like, I think budget is the lowest, fancy is the middle, and luxury is the most. But there is something I want to do here. If you give it to Matthew, since he's not rooming with anybody, there's nobody going with. Instead, he sells the Jolly John tickets. 1,000 gold! Which is a lot of money, especially this early in the game. Anyway, so the other thing I'm going to show is rock, paper, scissors. You look like you're up for a rousing game of rock, paper, scissors. I've got 500 gold for anyone who can beat me. So come on, kid. Give us your best shot. It'll only cost 1 game ticket. Alright, so here we go.
Rock, paper, scissors, boys.
Come on, then. Rock, paper, scissors. Go! One more time. Go! Oh, come on. One more time. Go!
Scissors cut paper, Hoss.
Nice. We won. Ah, looks like you got me. Here's your 500 gold as promised. But what do you say? Feel a lucky streak coming on? No pressure, but you could use those winnings to have another try. There's 1,000 gold in it for you if you win. Feeling lucky? Now, this is kind of a risk-it-all kind of situation, where it's like, if you keep winning, the winning will go higher, but if you lose even once, you lose it all. But I think you can win a maximum of 5 times in a row, and if you do, you get a really good amount of money, but I'm not feeling that lucky, because I never have good luck with these games. So I'm going to say no. Ah, sensible type, eh? Fine, just take your money and run. I get it. And we get 500 gold, which is a pretty good amount of money. Especially for this early in the game, since the gear and weapons tend to get a lot more pricey later on. And I guess we can also go ahead and get the other banana that Thomas wants. Fun HP banana. Good for you, Thomas. Nope, they're good. Alright. So, anyway, now that we've shown off a little bit here, and now that that's done, I think we're going to go ahead and end this off here. So, next time on Miitopia, we are going to continue searching for the faces of Greenhorn, and hopefully we'll be able to rescue them. See you guys then!